everyone, this is Shattuck179 here, and today I'll be showing you a guide on shiny hunting. Now, I'm going to explain the rules of actually hunting for a shiny. So if it's a specific shiny you're looking for, a specific method, you can just skip on ahead or something. Or I can't put specific timelines in this description on what method I'm talking about, but let's start with hordes. Now, hordes are a new way to encounter Pokemon in X and Y and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and it consists of 5 Pokemon in a horde. So, since there are 5 Pokemon, you have to take 4 of them down in order to catch them. And when it comes to shiny hunting, it's a really good method. So, back like in the old generations, the chance of finding a shiny is 8,192. And it was really rare back then. But now in X and Y and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, they increased that chance by 1 out of 4,096, which is a good possibility. But you're in a horde and you're trying to hunt for a shiny, in the horde there will be a chance that a shiny appears. Now the chance of this happening is really good. So if you divide 4,096 divided by 5, you get 819.2. So that's 1 out of 18,900.2, which is a really good chance. And that's how I got my first shiny. It was a shiny Whisper, not a shiny Zubat. I got 2 shiny Whismers, and I still have them both. And I was thinking of putting it on the GTS for people. I could use it to my advantage for something I really want, because any day people will do anything for shinies, literally anything for a shiny. They'll be like, oh my god, boy, I will give you Miss, because my friend Sean, he has a shiny X-Plow that he got from a Wonder Trade, which is like enormously lucky, and then he put it on the GTS and deposited it, and he actually got the Groudon he wanted, because he did have a Groudon before, but he did trade it away on accident, and so he redeemed himself by putting a shiny on the GTS. Like, that's crazy. People do anything for a shiny. Well, you mean shinies are rare and legendaries are hard to catch, but when you combine shiny and legendary, that is really hard to catch. Unlike other shinies, it's really hard to catch a shiny legendary. Now, you can't encounter a legendary twice, okay? You can only encounter a legendary once. So people are looking for shiny legendaries. They soft reset. And soft reset is where you hold down L, R, and start, or L, R, and select. And then the game, so you have to save before going into the legendary battle. And then you have to soft reset, and then just enter the game until you get the shiny legendary. Now, this can take very long, because of the chance of it actually encountering a shiny. And it's at full odds. So the odds are 1 out of 4,096. And you're not encountering a horde, so it's going to take very long. People have been soft resetting for legendaries over like 2,000 times. And that's in my game, in Pokemon X and Y, there are all the legendaries that you can possibly get are shiny locked. They are shiny locked. So that means that I can't get a shiny Mewtwo, I can't get shiny Moltres, none of that, nope. So one time I saw someone had a shiny Moltres on the GTS. That is impossible. Impossible. That must be hackers. Two people had a shiny Moltres on the GTS. And, that's literally impossible because they're shiny locked. So how does that work? And my friend Sean, who plays Alpha Sapphire instead of Omega Ruby, he actually is able to get tons of shiny legendaries. His shiny locked legendaries are Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza, and then I forgot the last one. I think there's 4. There's Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza, and I forgot the 4th one, but the 4th one is also shiny locked. And then the rest of the legendaries that he can find, like Lugia or Virizion, Cobalion, something like that. They have to he has to soft reset in order to shine. And my friend Sean, he doesn't really like shinies. Now, that's okay. It's cool if you don't like shinies. Like, I get they don't give any stat changes or there's nothing special about them, but they're really hard and very valuable. Now, another method is chain fishing. Now, chain fishing is very, very, very easy. People have been finding shinies after like 5 or 15 encounters, and that's just how good it is. And, like, so what you do is that you go to a river and you need a Pokemon with the ability Suction Cups, like Auxiliary, Inkay, Malamar, something like that. And then all you have to do is just sit in one place and fish. Now, I suggest when you have Suction Cups, you want to if you have Pokemon with Suction Cups, keep them in the front of your party so you don't miss a fish. If it says nothing seems to be biting, you just broke your chain. So, that's a way to counter that. Now, when you have the Pokemon with Suction Cups in the front of your party, I suggest fishing, like, in near rocks. Like, if you find space in between rocks, just fish there. And I'm pretty sure you'll always get a fish. You always get a fish. So then it's basically simple. Just time your button presses correctly and you should have your shiny. But there are 2 more things that can break your chain besides the nothing biting. If you reel your what do I keep saying? If you reel your fishing rod too fast, it will say, "No, you reeled it too fast, you dummy." No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't say dummy. But if you reel it in too slow, it says, "No, you reeled it in too slow." So then it just warns you that you just broke your chain. So just press the correct button. Press the correct button at the just correct your button presses, and you should have your shiny. I got a shiny Poliwag around like 14, and a chain of 14 or something, and that was quite easy. I didn't have to work hard for it and stuff. There's one method I hate. One method I definitely hate. I hate radar chaining. It's so annoying. So what this thing is that after you beat the game, you go to Lumio City and go on the 2nd floor where you meet this professor, not your Professor Sycamore, to the professor that has been working on the Poke Radar ever since you were on your adventure. And after that, he will give you the Poke Radar, and how you use it is step 1, get repels. Get lots of them. Lots of repels. I suggest max or super repels. Don't use normal repels. They'll never get you anywhere. They may cost less, but make sure you get super or max repels. So that means then you step into like a big patch of grass. I'd suggest the one on Route 20. No. On the route after the Winding Woods. or or like the one on Route 5. And what you do is step in the grass with the rappel on and just set up the radar. Now, when you step into the shaking patch of grass, make sure this patch is shaking fast. So once you step into your first patch, you will encounter a random wild Pokemon. And say you get an Execute. Yeah, and then you're able to chain and Execute. And you have to chain 40 times. Now, the problem with it is it has so many things that can break your chain. So, the first one is hatching your eggs or evolving a Pokemon that's trying to. And number 2 is let's see. You run into a different Pokemon. Not the Execute, you just got your Execute and then yeah. But no, you ran into like a stupid Tauros or something. Or a Chatot. Those are such trolls, they're Slowpoke, yeah. You run into either of those things, you just broke your chain. That's ridiculous. I can't remember the other ones. But those are some of the ways that it will break your chain. And I tried once. I only got a chain of 7. That's it. I cannot go any farther than 7. That's ridiculous. How bad it is trying to chain a shiny. People have been able to do it in less than 40. When it hits 40, when your chain is 40, then that means all you have to do is just reset the radar by walking 50 steps and make sure when your chain is 40, do not step into any other patches of grass. Don't. Like, you don't need to anymore. So, it will turn into fast music once you hit the chain of 40 and just reset your radar until you see the shiny patch. And when the shiny patch appears, it is a guaranteed shiny. Alright? Now, that's kind of all the shiny methods that I really know. But I'm going to talk about shiny fails for the last 2 minutes of this video. So shiny fails are when, you click the run button on accident or you kill the shiny, which is really stupid because when I see a shiny, I pay attention. Like, for real, I'm looking at my 3DS right now for a shiny Execute, which I already got the shiny Slowpoke and the shiny Wingull, but the shiny Execute is really giving me a problem. I didn't encounter a shiny Execute, so that means I must have I do have an Executor, but I want a shiny Executor. Now, if it was a male, but never mind. So the shiny fails are just people doing stupid stuff. Like, for real, how do you miss an easy shiny? Someone found a shiny Ho-Oh and was just about to catch it until they he threw a dusk ball at it, and he hit the soft reset button. And then he was hoping to stay in the ball. Nope, it breaks out and soft reset, and the shiny's gone. And then, that's just a stupid thing that people do. That's just on accident, I would not soft reset. Besides, there's no point of me soft resetting because there's no shiny legendaries that I can get. What Sean can get like several or 10 of shiny legendaries. He can get a shiny Garantina or a shiny Ho-Oh, shiny Lugia, something like that. But I can't get none of the legendaries. I can only get 4. And the only way I can get the rest of the legendary birds and Yveltal is from trading. And my friend Sean can't get Yveltal in his game because he doesn't have Pokemon Y, and he can't get the legendary birds because he doesn't have Pokemon X or Y. He has Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and he obviously can't get Mewtwo, which he can get the Mewtwo Night X and Y in his game, but what's the point of that if you can't get Mewtwo in your game? What? I can only get 4 legendaries. Well, guys, about to run out of time here, so yeah, that's all shiny methods that I know. So yeah, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if this helps you. Give a thumbs up. If you didn't help, give a dislike, whatever. But later, bye.